Hi, and welcome back to This is the Real Hustle Podcast. I'm your host, Tanika. And for the ones that are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe because I'm about sick of this. I see all of y'all watching and y'all ain't subscribing to my channel. I'm going to need y'all to subscribe, okay? I'm not upset if you don't. Keep watching. However, it would be better if you subscribe. I do this every time. Can y'all hear me? All right, here we go. Okay, so this week, I'm going to introduce something different. I have another, it's the hustle deck. That's what it's called. Versus the one I had the last time is the game. Truth, Dare, Drag Yourself. I'll play it again, just not right now. So the hustle deck basically just gives me topics to talk about with, like by myself, or if somebody else come by and can talk about it too. So I pulled one. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Are you afraid? So this is the question. Are you afraid to become who you're meant to be because you don't recognize that person yet? A good one. I can honestly say, sorry, excuse my gum, but I can honestly say that I am afraid. I'm actually terrified. Um, I'm terrified for a couple reasons. One being, I really don't like the unknown. The unknown really is scary to me. I don't even know why. It's just like I don't know where I'm going because like I said before, told y'all last on the vibe check, like I like to have a plan, and when I don't have a plan, I feel all over the place. So with the growing and changing and to become somebody other than who I am now, it's like I'm so used to being this person or being in survival mode or whatever. What does that look like for me? What is my life going to turn into? Or how am I going to be if I change? So a part of me is like, okay, I'm ready. But then in my mind, it's like, nah, you can't do it because then what? You're gonna lose your personality. Would you lose who you are? Would you lose like what are you sacrificing to become somebody else? I'm gonna be all the way honest. Like I got a lot of stuff that I can let go of. However, it's still the unknown that I'm not sure about. And I don't like to live in a gray space. So the gray area is horrible for me. I like black or white. However, all things cannot be black or white. It has to be gray sometimes. And the gray area or the pause or the space that is uncomfortable for you is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes we need to be in that space so we can figure ourselves out, so we can figure not even necessarily life out, because I feel like we would never actually figure it out all the way. However, it'll give you some time to kind of sit in whatever you're feeling. Like we talked about emotional intelligence. Sit in what you're feeling, understand what you feel, what emotion you're feeling, and then be able to respond or process it, accordingly. So again, for me, I want to be different. Not even I want to be different. I am different. My life has changed a lot. However, the point that I am now is not where I was, and I'm kind of scared to go forward. So I feel like a lot of the times I'm always like in my head. I'm always trying to figure out like, okay, I did this, I did that. Okay, what am I gonna do next? I'm praying, asking God to show me what's next, asking God to guide me, asking God to lead me in all the things, and saying that I believe and I trust in all of that in God, and I know He got me, which I do wholeheartedly. However, this is a contradiction. I also feel like I know He got me, but I gotta have me too. Don't judge me. I'm just being honest. Go get that book. It's on Amazon and at Barnes and Noble. Y'all welcome. By Tanika Judy. You're welcome. But anyway, so I've really been like battling and struggling with not necessarily becoming who God has me to be completely. However, I've been struggling with being in the gray area, being in this space that I'm in because it's so unfamiliar that it feels like, I don't know. Honestly, it kind of feel like danger zone. It's like Mike Myers. You know the little, dang, I can't do it because I'm terrified. I won't do the sound. Anywho, but it's like, don't go there. Danger. You know, on the movies that you watch, and then the little crazy music start playing when you know some crazy stuff about to happen. That's where I'm at. And it's like, girl, what's about to happen next? And I don't know. I don't know. I'm literally terrified. But no, No, I'm saying but. Because I want to avoid the terrified part. Because I don't want to be afraid. I want to grow. I want to change. I want to see where God is taking me to. And I be begging him to tell me. However, I know that he won't give me too much, because then I'm gonna try to bypass everything else and get directly to the destination. However, we cannot go around, we can't go under, we can't go over. We have to go through life situations so that way we learn and we don't miss whatever we're supposed to get in the process. So that's kind of where I am, struggling. I'm on a struggle bus. Actually, I think the bus is probably on flats at this point. At this point, because maybe I feel like I ain't moving. I don't know. Maybe the engine is gone. Maybe I need to see if I need some oil. I don't know, but I'm struggling. I cannot lie. I'm gonna be all the way honest. Like, this is one of the things. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. Like, we talked about this already. Probably not all the way in detail, but I've been through a lot of things in my life, and I feel like I was able to get through those things, and I was fine. Well, not necessarily fine, but I got through them, even if I went around. However, I got to wherever I was supposed to go. I think maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. I tried to go around the stuff back then too. See what processing out loud get you? Dang, I just figured that out. That's my problem. I went around it back then too. Well, I tried. Well, I'm not gonna do it this time. I did that last time, and that's probably why I'm struggling. I probably would be way, way further along. Not even necessarily with material things, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Like, I would be different. However, I was stuck, and I didn't like the way it felt, so I did my best to avoid it. So now it's no more avoiding. I'm here. I'm not gonna do anything different. I'm not gonna try to change it. I'm gonna go through it, no matter how hard it is, no matter how bad it feels, no matter how tired I get. Oh, wait, no. You know what I realized the other day? I told you I had been tired. And I'm like, it's this job, it's the like 2 jobs, and then it's the change and the time and all of these things. However, I was sitting on the patio the other day. And I was just thinking, I was in my head for real, but it was good that I was in my head, because I was like, why am I so tired? Because I be chilling for real. However, I figured out that I was tired mentally, not from work, not from anything. Like, I wasn't stressed. It was literally because I was trying to figure out how to chill, or how to be still while being still. I literally have been, for the last couple months, trying to figure out how to be still. So what I mean is, I could be like, I'm at home. I don't have nothing to do. So I work my first job, get off. I don't have to go. So I'm off say for instance, I'm off at the second job. And now, so I'm at home. I'm like, okay, so what am I doing? Am I going to watch TV? Am I going to read a book? Am I going to write? Am I going to sit outside? Am I going to exercise? Like, what am I going to do? Because I have to figure out a way to relax. The whole time I'm trying to figure all this stuff out, the day that went by, it didn't went from 5. Now I look up and it's 12. And I didn't wasted all of this time trying to figure out how to be still and chill, when I kind of was chilling already, just sitting there. I just needed to cut my mind, like my brain off. Like, that's the part of the chill, I guess, or being still, I need to figure out. So I've been praying about it, like, God, how can I cut my brain off? But I've been doing these little exercises, like when I wake up or before I go to sleep, I kind of just lay there for a second. Like this past weekend, for example, I didn't have to be at work early in the morning. So I woke up and I just lay there, and my mind started racing, and I just started telling myself, like, just chill, just chill. And I started like doing these little breathing exercises, and I fell back to sleep. I guess that's what my chill is. My being still is maybe resting, like for real, actually going to sleep, because I don't sleep good through the night anyway. But long story short, I'm sitting there like, I've been exhausted. I've been exhausted from trying to figure out how to be still while literally. All right, we back after technical difficulties. See, because I need my son. My son is the one who do the recording for me. Unfortunately, he been dodging me. So if anybody's seen my son, Anton, that is, look him up. Tell him to get back here and help his mama. Okay? But anyway, like I was saying, I literally was trying to figure out how to be still while being still. So it was like I needed to just cut my mind off, or not necessarily cut it off because I don't really know how to do that, but just tell myself, like, it's okay. You're fine. Don't try to figure out what to do. Just be, and whatever happens will happen naturally. So you don't have to try to figure out what to do in order to relax. Just relax. And whatever your body is doing, just go with the flow with your body and tell your mind it's okay to do that. So that's what I've been working on. So whoever been trying to figure out how to chill, just chill. Don't try to overthink. Don't overthink it. Don't even think about it at all. Just be. Whatever's happening, just allow it. Just allow it to happen. So that way it don't feel so forced. That way you're not trying to figure out in your mind like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing? And then wonder why you're so dang on tired. That's because your mind, you've been stressing about nothing. Just chill. That's it. Just chill. Anyway, now we go back. See that? We go back. Don't worry about these nails. I'm gonna get them done. I am soon. Anyway, so that's the part. That's where I'm at. Like really trying to, but doing my best to accept where I am without knowing where I'm going, without knowing where God is taking me. Just trusting the fact that I know that He got me. Like I know I'm going somewhere and it's gonna be amazing, is what I tell myself. Or even if the road getting there is not amazing, I know that God has me. I know that God is my cushion no matter what. I know that I'm not perfect, and I know the road is not, of course, it's not perfect. However, if I stumble or whatever, I know that God has me. And for the people that don't believe in God, whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, just understand that you can do it too. Don't be afraid to move forward. No matter how hard it gets, don't try to go around it. Don't try to go under it. You have to literally go through it in order to see what it is you need to learn and what it is you literally, maybe, how do I say? Yeah, what it is you need to learn, and also the tools you need when you get to the destination that God is taking you to or where you're going to. So when we try to cut corners and stuff like that, we miss out on even the smallest thing could be huge in the next level or the next space that you'll be in your life. So I want to encourage you guys, no matter how hard it gets, to keep on going and don't stop. No matter how tired you are, no matter how, and I'm gonna say tired meaning tired you are of, okay, I keep doing the same thing and nothing is happening. God's timing, or whoever you believe in timing, is not yours, literally. So you just gotta just be. That's literally all God wants us to do, is just be and do whatever comes naturally, what's organic to you. Like literally, that is it. Everything that you need, you already have. Seriously. I'm learning that. So going back to that car, it says, am I afraid? So I am. I am afraid. But it's not because I don't think she's gonna be amazing, because I know she's amazing. I'm amazing. And so are you. So are y'all. Whoever's watching. All the people. We're amazing. In our own right, in our own way. We ain't perfect, but we still cool. So just know that wherever you're going, it's gonna be great. And just go through it. Whatever it look like, whatever the struggle is, whatever, you may not struggle. It may be easy for you. Resting for me in this process of getting where I'm going, I'm in that, I guess on my journey, that's where I am. I'm in the resting phase because I have been doing a whole lot of work to get where I am right now. So, that makes sense. So, okay, God, I do your thing. He be lit. God is cool. Okay, because that's where I'm at. Oh, that makes sense. Processing out loud is so good, even if you feel like you're talking to yourself. Okay? I'm doing it right now. Judge yourself, okay? So in the journey where I am right now to become who God had like literally made me to be, in the journey, I've been working, I've been doing all the work. Right now, it's like, okay, in this journey, it's time for you to rest. I'm at a rest stop. Say, for instance, I'm on the way to Texas. I don't know where all you people are right now, but I'm in Kansas City. So I'm on my way to Texas. There's rest stops all along the way. So I'm at a rest stop right now. I need to just rest. I need to take a nap. I need to take a mental break. I need to just chill. I need to just pause until God tells me to do something different. Speaking of that, listen, sometimes I'm gonna be all the way honest. I'm working on it's better. It's getting better now, like in the stillness, knowing which voice is God's and what to listen to and what to follow. Because it's been times where I felt like, okay, I prayed about this, and now the first thing that comes up is what I'm supposed to do. That's not necessarily true. God's voice is still, or whoever you believe in. It's like a whisper, and you will know. So sometimes I've been noticing that I make choices or decisions based off of when I pray and the first thing that I get. Not necessarily a good thing because I'm struggling with this situation, with this job that I have. I thank God for sure. However, I don't understand why I'm here or why I'm doing it because it's not something that I would typically do. Especially with anyway, not going all the way there, but it's not something I would typically do. So it's uncomfortable for me, and I really want to quit. However, I won't because I feel like I prayed for certain stuff. I don't feel like I was specific enough in my prayers, so I got what I prayed for. However, I don't really know if it was me manifesting it or because I believe manifestation is real. And your prayers, of course, when you pray, God gives you what you ask for. So you got to be careful. And I feel like I prayed for certain things and He gave it to me. That's just like if you pray, I want a man to look like this and look like that, or a woman to look like this and look like that, or have this and have that. But you forget every little detail. So He sends you what you want or give you what you want. And then all of a sudden, when you get it, it's like, oh, this kind of ain't it. But that's only because you didn't literally say every single thing. Like you need to be specific, detailed. I'm talking about down to what color his eyes is, or you know what I'm saying, or with a job, like what hours you want to work, how much you want to make, what you want to be doing. Like you have to be specific because I was not. And He gave me what I asked for. It's cool. However, it ain't cool because every break I get, I'm like, oh crap, I ain't doing this no more. However, I ain't gonna quit just because I'm like, I gotta figure this out. And so I'm still praying on it. So y'all, encouraging. Make sure you pray and you wait. Don't just go off of the boom, I did that. No. Pray, wait, and know that what you're doing is you're making the right decision, or like the believers in God, that you know what God's voice is, which one it is. Because sometimes we psych ourselves out thinking, oh, God told me to do this. Speaking of that, do y'all know? I think I told y'all this before, how hard it is to do this. Literally, this is like, I don't even know what to talk about. And then I say something to my son, and he told me it's because I look at it like a job now. I said, wow, that boy is smart. That boy is good, because he was so right. Like, I'm like, okay, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to this job. Then I gotta come home and I gotta record. And then I gotta edit. And then I gotta do this. And it's just like, it literally has become a job. And I don't want it to feel like that. Sorry, I know that mic was crazy. No, I ain't editing that either, because I told you I was going to be transparent. I'm a human being. I am not a robot. Sometimes things happen in the midst of doing this thing, and I'm not taking that out. So, boom. But anyway, he told me that I've been looking at this as a job, and it's not. It's just what I love to do. I love to help. I love to encourage. I love to talk to people. So I figured the hard part for me is doing this, having this conversation with myself. I want to have a conversation with the people. Y'all don't know how to comment. I figured it out. Nobody really leaves comments. I need feedback. Tell me what y'all want to talk about. have a conversation back. I'm gonna go live. I don't know about the next. Maybe I should go live on the vibe check. I'm not sure. Tell me what y'all think. At least tell me what y'all think in the comments. Do you want me to go live with the vibe check, or would y'all rather it be a episode? And I'm gonna go live, I think, on all of them. TikTok, YouTube, dang, Instagram, Facebook. That's gonna be a lot. I gotta get a lot of phones for that. That's crazy. So okay, and also put in the comments which I don't know what word I'm looking for. Like which stream or social media, which one is best to go live on? Which one would y'all rather do it on? Because I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna tag you it because I'm tired of doing this by myself when I'm not tired. But no, I do be kind of tired, y'all. But I'm gonna figure out how to enjoy it because I do have fun. So I need y'all to get on the live. I'm gonna let y'all know actually the next vibe check, which is next week. I'm gonna let y'all know the date that I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna make sure that I promote and remind y'all of that so that way y'all can tune in. And I'm gonna tap y'all in. We can have a conversation with multiple people or just one, because sometimes it's hard to meet me or for me to come to you, so we can just do it together. That's what it's about. It says we're gonna do this thing one conversation at a time, guys. Hey, that's my favorite thing to do. One conversation at a time. Okay? Hustlers. Oh, it is. Sorry, y'all. Too much go. I apologize. Listen. Nah, but for real. Back to the hustle deck. So, yeah. Is there anybody else that is going through the whole transformation thing and really afraid of what that looks like next? Like what is my next step look like? Like where's my life going? What realm am I about to be on? What level am I going to be on next? Is there anybody else that feels like that? Because I'm terrified. However, I'm going forward. So if you feel like that, don't give up. Continue moving forward and understand that wherever you are in the process, just embrace it and go with it and don't overthink it and don't try to do something like to get yourself off the path to where you get there faster, because it don't do nothing but push you back even more. Like I told y'all, I did the same thing. I literally went around situations that were complicated or hard for me in order for me to, I guess I'll say I was faking it for real, to not feel what I needed, what I was supposed to feel in those moments, grieve losses and things like that. I literally self-medicated. I went around things, partying, whatever I had to do. And not even just with losing people, but sometimes just life, just be lifing. So you try to figure out a way to come up with a plan for you not to be in certain situations, but then you have to look at what you've been doing prior to and or look at certain situations like it's gonna happen. I can't stress about it and I gotta go through it, and whatever resources I have, I can utilize those resources, and that's it. So guys, that's all I got for y'all today. All I got to give today, okay? You're done, I'm done. So that's it. And I know my hair is a mess. I'm gonna get it done. Next time, it's gonna look good. But thank y'all for tuning into this The Real Hustle Podcast. Again, I'm your host, Tanika. Like, comment, subscribe. I should have said share first. Share it. But anyway, I'll see you next week, next Wednesday, same time. Bye. This is The Real Hustle.